Well, so family gets another beautiful day, loving every minute of it, keeping it straight and to the point. Any day above ground for me is what? A wonderful day. Giving thanks to the Creator, whoever you might conceive him or her to be. Now, this video here I'm about to post is for awareness purposes only. I do not own the rights to the video. It's for awareness purposes only. But it just goes to show, and we keep saying it over and over, and we keep seeing it over and over. Once you're this complexion, they don't give a damn about you. And once my people get to understand that, they will not vote. They would not vote. Because regardless to whoever you vote for, they're not going to help you. They're going to talk big. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're here for you. We're going to help you. Make sure you get this. Make sure you get that until they get in. And when they get in, they're not doing diddly squat for you. But like I said before, in this clip I'm about to put here, it just goes to show. You have the complexion for the protection. But I'm praying every day I'm praying that it comes to an end. Every day I'm praying that it comes to an end. Not to really eliminate them off the planet, but to bring back love and peace and harmony and joy on the planet. That we all can just live and enjoy life. Because it seems that however you try to do the right thing, it seems to be the wrong thing. I'm not putting it in a reality or putting it out there for people to say, but it looks like whenever this complexion try to do the right thing, it always ending up on the doo-doo side of the fence. So sometimes it's just good not to do anything. That have nothing to do with protecting your family now. That have absolutely nothing to do with protecting your family when things is not going to go down the way it's supposed to go down for you and your family. When it comes to your family, by any means necessary, protect your family. Anyway, folks, until then, folks, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment. I love you guys now. And remember, regardless of however it go down, you're going to see a good end of it. It's going to come back where we all can live in love, peace, harmony, joy, and financial freedom. Until then, folks, I love you guys. Peace out. I'm out of here.
All four of these men were all found guilty of committing voter fraud in the 2020 election. The gentleman in the upper left, he's a Republican from Nevada. His wife died several years ago. He nevertheless filled out her ballot and cast it in the presidential election. He then participated in efforts with the Nevada Republican Party to claim that his dead wife's ballot being cast in the election must mean there was mass voter fraud by Democrats. He is the one who cast his dead wife's ballot. He's a Republican. He got caught. He was sentenced to probation. That's the guy in the upper left. Guy in the upper right, he's a Republican elected official from Ohio. In his case, it was his father who died, and he cast his dead father's ballot in the 2020 election. That Ohio Republican official was sentenced to a grand total of 3 days in jail. Keep going clockwise. The gentleman on the lower right, he's from Pennsylvania. In his case, it was his mother who had died. He nevertheless cast her ballot for Donald Trump in the 2020 election. He was caught. He got probation. And then the last guy, lower left there, he's another Pennsylvania Republican whose mother also died. Apparently he couldn't help himself. He cast a ballot in her name in the 2020 election. He got caught. He got probation. That's what those guys have in common. Now this is Pamela Moses of Memphis, Tennessee. This week, Ms. Moses was also sentenced for a crime related to her efforts to vote in the 2020 election. Ms. Moses had a felony conviction in Tennessee that legally resulted in her not being allowed to vote again in that state. But she says that nobody ever told her that that particular conviction meant that she couldn't vote. And her county elections board admits in writing that despite her conviction, they never actually took her off the voting rolls. A probation officer with the Tennessee Department of Corrections even wrote her a note, filled out an official certificate saying that Ms. Moses was eligible to vote. Ms. Moses turned in that certificate from the probation officer along with her voter registration application. And for that grave crime, she was just sentenced in Tennessee. What was her sentence? She got 6 years in prison. That has just happened this week in Tennessee. What's the big difference between Pam Moses in Tennessee and all those other guys who actually cast illegal ballots in the name of relatives they definitely knew were dead? All of those guys got probation, in one case 3 days in jail. She got 6 years in prison for trying to register to vote after she had received an official certificate from the probation department telling her it was okay if she registered to vote. 6 years in prison is her sentence. Seriously.